Hello researchers. This is a little late, but better late than never. We're going to have a special show tomorrow. We weren't sure if we were going to have a show. We've been doing a lot of research and we're all a little bit tired and burned out. But a new asteroid has been, it has come out that NASA has found a new asteroid, or they say that it's new. It's been called 2012 DA14. It'll make a close approach. I did a video on this earlier. Its closest approach will be February 15th, 2013. They say they only discovered this as of February 23rd of this year, but we found data that says otherwise. There seems to be scientific data on this object going back to 1916. So that will be our primary show topic tomorrow from 2 to 3 Eastern Daylight Time on the TSR Ustream page. So I just wanted, first order of business, I just wanted to remind everybody about that. Second order of business, a fellow researcher and I have been watching HAARP activity versus weather patterns, and neither one of us are HAARP conspiracy theorists at all, but we do find this curious. Here's a current HAARPstatus.org magnitude map. They have a magnitude scale, I think it goes from 1 to 10. The entire eastern seaboard is in a magnitude between a magnitude 6 and a 7. This part of California is a magnitude 10. And we've been looking at this against Doppler radar. Looking at Wonder Map here. When you look at storm systems, this is what you ought to see. Let me see if I can animate this. I got a lot going on, so this may take a second. While this is waiting to load the animation frames, I do realize that these circles are base reflectivity of radar station, of Doppler stations. This is what I expect storm systems to look like. I mean, all of us have watched weather since we were kids, and we know what storm systems typically look like. I just find it rare to see this many. They've been dubbed as HAARP rings. One or two, I could see base reflectivity from the Doppler. And then you get like a weird absence of anything. It looks like there's a system out here on California, right, going back to the HAARP map, right here where they're being hit the hardest. It looks like either there's very low or very high cloud tops that are not being picked up. I'm thinking maybe very low. Where I would expect to see radar showing precipitation right here. And I'm going to zoom in just a little bit on the eastern seaboard so you can see these a little bit better. Like I said, a few I could totally understand, and that needs to refresh. These are not over the ocean, these are over land. Let me do a refresh. Here we go. My bandwidth is slow at the moment, I do apologize. While we're waiting on that, I've I've been telling people for the past few days, and I think I'm crazy, that we're going to see some pretty wild, cold winter weather in the next few days. I've been watching this projected upper level jet stream pattern, and I've been noticing the past 2 days have been a bit chillier here near Charlotte, North Carolina. But notice how this cold front is going to dip and stay in the deep south, pushing the whole all this Gulf warm air and moisture, and this warm front is going to be pushed way out to sea, especially later in the week. So I really expect temperatures to swing wildly pretty much across the country, but especially here in the south. It should be very noticeable. So just a heads up on that, guys. And let's go back and see if our map is updated. I think I zoomed in too far. Wanted to get a better view at some of these so-called HAARP rings. Now I do realize that this is an anomaly produced by the Doppler radar, but to see so many of these I find to be a little odd. Back out once more. Especially when you compare it to the HAARP status map. In the middle of the country where there's no activity, you see normal looking storm systems, normal looking Doppler. Where there is reported HAARP activity, again, HAARP ring after HAARP ring after HAARP ring. Out here in the central United States, Doppler looks normal. Not drawing any conclusions here, not on a conspiracy hunt. I'm just pointing out things that don't look quite right to me. And following this video, we have data from 2 nights ago that shows a similar situation, and I will show that next. But anyway, have a great weekend, everybody be safe, and hope to see some of you at the Truth Seekers Research Network webcast tomorrow at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. You can join us on Pal Talk under the education category, subcategory other. We broadcast from the TSN radio production room under that category, or you can join us via our Ustream feed on the website, and that is www.planetxresearch.com or planetxresearch.org. Peace.